Yes, we'll do that. Hello, please come. Kevin and
Pashuban Bhavati, please accept.
Control Techniques India is part of the Control Techniques Worldwide family and also the Emerson family. And we have a commitment to be a worldwide company sitting in India. We don't want to look at India as a closed door and just serving India. We would like India and Control Techniques India to play a very major role in the corporate company as a whole.
Mr. Manny was talking about the importance of being a global player in the business world today, and that's our interest, that's our intent. It's probably the interest of many people in this room. We don't think you can be a player in the global markets today if you don't exhibit a couple of characteristics which we believe are typical of control techniques, and I would mention just three that I was talking with Trevor Wheatley about this morning. Clearly the winner in the global marketplace is going to be somebody who has a real customer focus. And you have to do two or three things to be really customer focused. One is you have to have the best cost of among your competitors. We use the term best cost as kind of a combination between quality and price. I think that Control Techniques has that in spades. You have to have the best technology available. You can't let your customer think for a moment that somebody can leapfrog you in technology. And clearly, Control Techniques is the technology leader in the drive business today. And then I think finally you have to have a level of customer service and commitment that is really focused on doing the job that the customer wants done. And it is really that element that we're kind of applauding Mr. Manny and the joint venture and Control Techniques for today, because this is the building over here in which we interface with the customer, and we can bring the best cost and we can bring the best technology, but we do have to have it face-to-face with the customer. And so in that respect, Mr. Manny, this is a great privilege to be here today.
I'm extremely delighted to be here this morning and participate in the function. And I carry the best wishes from the state government and the continued success of this project in the coming years. I think Mr. Mani has been rather very kind to me in sort of saying a lot of good words about me. But I think we've done our job, what we ought to do. But I thought I would tell my distinguished friends from abroad that as the previous speaker spoke, India's market is exploding. I think the kind of growth we would have in the next 10 years is something unimaginable. I mean, today the exports are growing around 24%, the industrial growth is around 8%, the inflation is around 7 to 8%, and that's the kind of situation we're in. And we're growing pretty fast. And I think this even symbolizes what the reform process is initiated, what reform process has done to the country, where today a small group could tie up with a global giant, but just not on anything else, but on pure merit and capabilities.
But and Manny and the rest of their team, that we have an excellent team here, and they have our full support in what they're doing and what they've achieved so far. And I think they've achieved great things, particularly as I was here 6 months ago, and that building didn't exist. And there were a number of people digging holes in the ground, and that's all there was. And I think, Manny, you've done a fantastic job. Where's he gone? Oh, he's taken my job. I can go on holiday now. To our customers, the commitment that we have is to extend and expand our network of drive centres, because the OEMs such as KCP, the sugar machinery manufacturer who had to leave earlier, KCP sells sugar machines around the world. A lot of our customers sell their machines around the world. It's up to us to have a network of drive centres to support those customers wherever their machines may be installed elsewhere in the world. That's our commitment to our OEM customers, to our user customers, such as the two products in India, where we have a number of drive systems, our commitment is that we will have drive centres like this nearby to give you the service so that we can supply and maintain and keep your equipment running in these very arduous conditions in India. And that goes for all of our equipment around the world. Whether it comes in from Germany, from Italy, on whatever machinery, you can get the support here, currently in Madras, but in 2 years you will have support centres in New Delhi, in Calcutta, in Pune, in Bangalore. And that's our commitment to our customers and to the Indian market.
This has got to be